Hello, my name is NONINORDIANA on a proper muscle. My metric number has 20A1350. So the present today about impact COVID-19 to tourism industry. Tourism is the vector for the success of many economies around the world. There are several benefits of tourism for host destinations. The severe outbreak of the pandemic has demanded the country to implement the Movement Control Order, or MCO, in an effort to stem the increasing number of COVID-19 cases in Malaysia. However, the restrict movement and closed border have negatively impacted the country tourism industry. As a paper-oriented industry, tourism is the one of the hardest hit economic sector. Thus, an effective tourism recovery plan is essential to balance between the economy and livelihood. Objective from this present is to discover impact of COVID-19 toward tourism service, business situation between pre and post COVID-19, and third, SWOT analysis for strategy and planning to cope the challenge. I have a list 5 impact COVID-19 toward service in the tourism industry. Number 1 is accommodation and hotel. Most hotel booking be cancelled are between 70 and 80%. The hotel have all been cleared by the World Health Organization according to government advance. Because of that, shared accommodation are not taking place in many regions. So many reservation refund be cancelled. The country hotel average daily rate for this year is likely to hover between 180 to 90, which drop off between 20% and 30% compared to the pre-pandemic level. So since March, 109 hotel, resort, motel, homestay, and chalet have shut for good. And as at May, job loss were at 12,000 or 6% of the industry workforce. Number 2 is transportations. The administration has banned flight coming into and out of the country in an effort to contain the international epidemic. So, since the introduction of the Movement Control Order (MCO) on 18 March, airline company nationwide have been forced to halt their operations and grounds a large part of their fleet. 3 significant airlines of Malaysia are AirAsia, Malino and Malaysia Airlines. All of these are in their worst situation. They don't even have enough capital to sustain in the industry. Therefore, they have planned to cut costs by decreasing their salary from 10 to 100%. They have even arranged for forced retirement from the service and sending their employers on unpaid leave for an unknown period. Third, travel agent and operator. Several tour operators are infected with the COVID-19. Malaysia authorities are being ordered to make sure that travel agency refund fee to the customer travel package and pay. Since transactions have slowed down significantly, online travel agency and online booking platform are being affected as well. Many association agencies enter hibernation mode while waiting situation in our country back to normal, even it taking an extremely long time to end. Due to the pandemic attack, the tour and travel agent industry is facing immense cash flow problem with near to zero revenue since March 2020. Impact number 4 is about restaurant and food supply. So in the past, food and catering service provider has to widen social distance in each year, limit their activity to deliver or stop all of their operations. Eating and drinking establishment in the area are required to close between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. daily in order to halt the virus profile variations. So, give different situation in 2019 where people can dine in and gathering with their friend and family without worry about anything. Number 5 is about related tourism business. Okay, the government clear all tourist location and tourist site will shut down. Even planner and museum are suffering enormous financial loss because of the closure of venue and cancellations of event. Abandonment of several high-profile events, including the events such as Lee Tour de Langkawi, Visit Malaysia, and many more. Next, we forward to the SWOT analysis for strategy and planning. First one is strengths. I have list 4 for strength. First is proven resilient of tourism in a past crisis. Second, domestic tourism can be a bumper. Third is adaptation capacity, which is safety and hygiene protocol trip closer to home, value for money, responsible consumer behavior, and 4 is government support to the sector. Number 2 is weakness. Okay, segment potential effect are also high spender. Okay, international long-haul business travel and events, major distribution in airline industry with the airline failure and concentration. So the next is lack of references in previous downturns. And 4 is perception of travel as a risk. Number 5 is of demand when restarting tourism due to social distancing. Okay. Number 3 is opportunities. Okay, rethink business model. Number 2, innovation and digitalizations. Number 3, sustainability and sustainable origin segment, which is have rural, nature, and health. And next is de-escalation phase initiated by the several countries toward the new normal. And lastly is progress in adaptation plan in destination and components. Lastly is trade. Okay, and first one is economic environment. Poor discussion rising unemployment and job at risk. Okay, closure of the business mainly SME, responsible income, and continued waging on consumer and business confidence. And continued lack of pandemic, including resurgence and vaccine unavailability. Number 4 is extent of lockdown and travel restrictions. And number 4 is unknown form of the new normals. Okay, this is where I found the resource of my to have my present today. So thank you for listening and watching.